Science is all about uncovering the truth, but what happens when scientists come across things they can't explain? Things that are too terrifying to talk about? Today we're diving into the scary stuff. The hidden, unsettling, and downright creepy aspects of science that researchers often don't talk about. Buckle up, because this is going to be a journey into the unknown. Let's start with one of the most chilling questions in science, the Fermi paradox. The universe is vast. So vast, in fact, that there are likely billions of habitable planets out there, orbiting stars not so different from our own. So with all these possible worlds, why haven't we found any signs of intelligent life? You'd think that with the sheer number of planets, we'd at least hear a signal, right? But we haven't, not a peep. Not even a whiff of alien communication, and this silence is incredibly unsettling. Some scientists think the problem could lie in the Great Filter, a terrifying idea that suggests there's something out there, some barrier or event that destroys civilizations before they can make contact. Perhaps advanced civilizations like ours have always wiped themselves out before reaching out, or maybe, just maybe, we're the last ones left. So, why are we so silent? Are we on the brink of destroying ourselves? Or is there something even more sinister happening out there that we don't understand? The silence of the universe is deafening, and it might be more terrifying than any alien invasion. Now let's jump to the world of quantum mechanics, a place where the rules of reality break down and things get incredibly weird. Quantum physics has revealed a terrifying truth. Reality as we know it may not be real at all. At the quantum level, particles can exist in multiple states at once. A single particle can be in two places at the same time. And when you try to measure or observe it, it collapses into one state like magic. But here's the real kicker. It only decides what it is when we look at it. This means that the very fabric of reality might not be as solid as we think. What we perceive as a stable world could just be a series of probabilities and illusions held together by our own observation. And worst of all, scientists are still scratching their heads, unable to truly grasp how this works. Some believe quantum mechanics might be the key to understanding the universe. But its strange, seemingly impossible behavior leaves us with more questions than answers. Could it be that the universe isn't as predictable or real as we think? Could our entire existence, our very perception of the world, be some kind of quantum illusion? It's a terrifying thought that some scientists refuse to fully acknowledge because they're afraid of what it might reveal about the very nature of reality. Let's shift gears a bit. Have you ever wondered why we exist in this particular universe, in this particular form, with all the conditions just right for life to flourish? Well, this leads us to the anthropic principle, an unsettling idea that suggests the universe is finely tuned for life to exist. But here's where it gets spooky. What if this is all a cosmic accident? Imagine this: if the laws of physics, the constants like the speed of light, gravity, or even the ratio of dark matter were just a tiny bit different, life as we know it wouldn't be possible. The universe could have been hostile to life. In fact, it might have been much more likely that a planet like Earth wouldn't even form at all. So if the universe is just a giant cosmic dice roll, what are the odds we'd be this lucky? And if this is true, then we're nothing more than a random accident, existing in a universe that doesn't care about our existence. Maybe there's no deeper meaning, no grand plan for us. It's an uncomfortable thought, and one that some scientists don't want to fully explore. But that discomfort is exactly what makes the anthropic principle so unsettling. Now let's venture into the most terrifying unknown of all. The end of the universe. Yes, you heard me right. How will everything we know and love come to an end? The universe is expanding, galaxies are flying apart, and scientists believe it will either collapse in on itself in a big crunch or continue to stretch out into an endless void in the Big Rip. Imagine this. The universe is being torn apart by its own expansion. Stars will burn out, galaxies will become so far apart that they'll be invisible to us. And eventually, all that will remain is cold, empty space. But that's not the worst part. If the Big Rip is true, the very fabric of space-time itself could tear us apart, down to the atomic level. The end of time, the end of everything. We can't predict what will happen, and we can't escape it. What if we are witnessing the slow death of the universe? Or worse, what if it's already too late? Let's talk about the cosmic monsters of the universe, black holes. These immense, gravity-defying entities are some of the most terrifying things in existence. They suck everything in, even light itself. So what happens when something crosses the event horizon, the point of no return? Some theorists believe that black holes could be gateways to other dimensions or realms, while others argue that they could destroy information entirely, causing a loss of everything. Everything that falls into a black hole is lost forever, and there's no way to retrieve it. Some scientists speculate that black holes are the cosmic prisons of the universe, trapping all the things we don't understand. But what if black holes are more than just cosmic oddities? What if they're the keys to the most terrifying mysteries of the universe? What if they're part of something we'll never fully understand and might never escape? Have you ever had a memory that everyone else disagrees with? Something small, like the color of a logo, or something major, like the name of a famous book? If so, you might have experienced the Mandela effect, a phenomenon where large groups of people remember things differently than how they actually happened. Many believe this is a sign of parallel universes or alternate realities where timelines may be slightly different. Could we be experiencing glitches in the Matrix where our memories are from alternate versions of reality? Or is it just our minds playing tricks on us? No one knows for sure, but the Mandela effect keeps scientists and theorists guessing. Is it possible that parallel universes are bleeding into our own? That the world we see and remember isn't even the one we came from? These questions are enough to make anyone uneasy. Now we arrive at one of the most chilling ideas out there, the simulation hypothesis. What if we're not real at all? What if our entire existence is simply an incredibly advanced computer program created by some hyper-intelligent civilization? The idea is that a future civilization capable of creating simulations so realistic could design simulations of past realities, and we, our lives, our world, could be just a simulation running on some supercomputer. What if every single thought, every breath, every memory was nothing more than coded data? And the scariest part, we might never know. We might never discover we're just characters in a simulation. The question is, if we're in a simulation, who's pulling the strings and can we escape it? Okay, now that I've officially scared the life out of you, let's switch gears for a second. If these creepy and mind-bending questions have you hooked, then you need to subscribe to this channel right now. Don't miss out on more spine-tingling scientific topics and thrilling mysteries that could keep you up at night. Give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because you're definitely going to want to stay in the loop for all the wild theories and shocking facts we'll be sharing next. Trust me, your mind is about to be blown. Science is a powerful tool for understanding the universe, but sometimes the answers it uncovers are more terrifying than we can imagine. The unknowns, the questions that have no answers, are what keep scientists up at night. So, the next time you lay awake, wondering about the mysteries of the universe, just remember, science itself might be hiding some secrets that are too dark to reveal. If you enjoyed this dive into the spooky side of science, don't forget to like, subscribe and click the bell to stay updated on more strange and unsettling topics. And remember, sometimes the answers are scarier than the questions.